Hey guys, my name is Verstehen and I'm coming at you with another video. In today's video, I will be discussing my opinion for the top 5 perks in Black Ops 3 Zombies. Without further ado, let's begin. Now for the number 5 spot, I decided to put Stamina. Essentially what Stamina does is that it just makes you faster. It makes you faster and you can run longer, and that really helps when you are training or if you're in an Easter egg boss fight such as in Draka or in Zetsubo no Shima. Because if you're getting hit left and right and you're either red or about to be red, it's nice to be able to run away fast and not have to worry about, oh man, I'm going to get trapped and I'm going to go down. It really helps, and you notice the difference when you don't have it. So the price of Stamina Up is 2,000 points, and it's definitely not the first perk I would get, but it does really help if you're going for high rounds and you're training, or if you want to go for that boss fight, specifically in Draka or Zetsubo no Shima, because in Shadows of Evil, you don't really need stamina up. You're essentially just trying to kill the Shadow Man as fast as possible. There's not much running that takes place if you do it right. In the number 4 spot, I decided to put Widow's Wine. Widow's Wine is worth 4,000 points and is something that is very useful for high rounds or for pretty much anything unless you're camping. If you're training, it helps very much. If you are doing a boss fight, it helps very much. If you're setting up for a boss fight, it helps. Almost anything besides just camping, and even camping it helps, because if you're camping and then they get through and hit you, you're pretty much safe and you can try to get away. So Widow's Wine, you can't really go wrong with it. First thing that it does is it increases the melee damage of the knife. So if you're on round 3, it takes 3 knives to kill a zombie, but if you have Widow's Wine, it takes 1 knife, which is really nice. And it's 1 knife until round 4, and then it starts being 2 knives on round 5. That is really useful for 2 reasons. 1, it gives you more points, 130 points per knife, which is great, and 2, it gives you more XP, which is always really useful. The second thing that it does is that it gives you 4 Widow's Wine grenades, and they're pretty much Semtexes, but with the option of either throwing it or just an automatic use. So pretty much if you throw it, anything in the blast radius of it will get stuck in place with the webs, and they stay there for quite a bit. Or the other option for it is that if a zombie is coming at you and it hits you with Widow's Wine and you have a Widow's Wine grenade in your inventory, they will freeze with the webs and you'll be able to get out of that situation if you're currently in a stuck position. So it is very useful, especially for training. I can't explain how many times this has saved me on high rounds when I'm training. It's very useful. I make sure I always have Widow's Wine on me. Coming in at number 3, I have Double Tap 2.0. Double Tap, oh double tap. Wow, just wow. I remember when Double Tap 1.0 was trash, honestly. I remember when all it did was just make you shoot 2 times faster, which sucked because then you lost all your ammo just like that. Now they have improved it so much in Black Ops 3 that I'm willing to say that this is better than Speed Cola, better than Widow's Wine, and better than Stamina, even Electric Cherry. This is essential, really. If you're going for any high round strategy, this is essential. You need Double Tap 2.0. You really notice it when you're on like round 40, round 50, and if you were to go down and then start to try to shoot around, you really are like, wow, they are not dropping. You get Double Tap 2.0, and then it's like, oh my god, magic, you know? And it's really amazing what it does. It really is. If you don't know what it does, it pretty much just makes your bullets 2 times stronger. So for every 1 bullet, essentially 2 bullets come out, which means that it's 2 times stronger per bullet. So, which really means if it takes, let's say, 10 shots on round, 3, it'll take 5 shots on round 3, which is really great. Really, really great. It also costs 2,000 points, which is really great. It's cheap, so you can't really go wrong with double tap. It's definitely something I always have in my inventory because I'm always trying to go for high rounds or for boss battles. I'm always trying to do something besides just play for a little. So definitely, if you love playing zombies, if you want to get to a high round, you definitely need to have double tap 2.0 in your inventory because it would help so much in that long run, especially when you get to the higher rounds. Coming in at the number 2 spot, I have Quick Revive. Oh, Quick Revive. Oh, Quick Revive. How many times have you helped everyone? So there's 2 options: solo, multiplayer with Quick Revive. It's different for both. In solo, it's worth 500 points. In multiplayer, it's 1,500 points. Essentially, in solo, what it does is that it revives you, and then in multiplayer, you revive your friends in half the time. Oh my god, how much does that help? Besides even the obvious fact of solo mode, how much it helps, in multiplayer mode, when you're getting chased by a panzer or something and your friend has gone down and you have zombies everywhere, you just could shoot the lightning bolt real quick, come over to your friend, revive them that quick, and then they have time to escape. It is so, it's just amazing. It's so useful, it's so helpful, and you really notice how amazing it is when you don't have it and you have to revive your friends. Also, who wants to go down on a stupid mistake and then end the game? I mean, come on, we all make mistakes. Why have to start all over again, all the setup you've done, because you don't have this? This gives you a second chance, a third chance, and even a fourth chance, and even more than that if you can get either Purpaholic or if you are on Horizon Draka and then hit up the Wonder Fizz machine. So it's really amazing. Definitely always have it on your inventory. I highly recommend it. Even in multiplayer, you cannot go wrong with Quick Revive. Now, I would like to give an honorable mention to Speed Cola. If you do not know what Speed Cola is, pretty much what it does is it halves your reload time. So if a gun takes a second to reload, it takes half of a second. It's really useful if you're, let's say, camping on a catwalk on the Giant. Because of the new feature of fast mags, it's not really essential. You don't really need Speed Cola. All you need to do is just work on some guns, add fast mags, and then that's pretty much it. And then you have a fast reload time. If you're training, it's not really essential. So that's why I didn't put it on this top 5 list. It is worth 3,000 points. It's a great perk, but in Black Ops 3 Zombies, it's not the most essential. So that's why I put it as an honorable mention. Now for the number 1 spot, come on, was it really a question? Could you really even debate another number 1 spot? It's Juggernog. So essentially what Juggernog does, if you do not know, is that it goes from a zombie hitting you 3 times and you're dead to a zombie hitting you 5 times and you're dead. Oh my god, how much does that help? And it's not even that it helps with damage, being able to take so much damage, but it helps with comfort. When you're training on round 55 and you don't have Jug, you are nervous. Your palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. But, mom's spaghetti. Anyways, so when you're training on round 55 and you don't have Jug, you are actually terrified. Like, at least I am. I'm terrified. I'm like, oh my god, if I get hit once, that's 2 away from going down. Oh my god, got hit again. Oh my god, this is the last chance I have. It's the scariest feeling not having Jug on a high round. But when you have Jug and you get hit once or twice, you don't really freak out that much. You're like, okay, I'm fine. I'm good. Because it just makes that much of a difference. It gives you that comfort. And in zombies, you need to be comfortable to play the game. If you're uncomfortable, if you feel like you're going to die every second, it's hard to play. It really is. So, Juggernog is worth 2,500 points if you are not aware. But it is definitely always something you should have and that I have in my inventory. Definitely the best perk of all time. It can't even be questioned. So that was my top 5 list for the best perks in Black Ops 3 Zombies. If you enjoyed this content, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. It would help me so much on my journey to 100 subscribers. And if you can also, make sure you share. I am new, so I need anything I can to get started out. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video.